Good morning from the Nature Coast of North Florida. Today's January 6th, 2026. I'm just going to ramble. Today, I was going to talk about our property, our 10 acres here, and why we chose it and why I probably wouldn't do it again. 10 acres is too much for what we needed and not enough if you wanted to do more than what we're doing. So it's not quite enough acreage for any sort of large agricultural endeavor. And for just a family homestead where we're trying to practice self-sustainability, a lot to maintain, especially since 90% of the work I do by myself. We have a multi-generational family and we wanted to be able to provide space for everybody to grow and to move onto the property. So eventually it may be a lot more manageable, but right now it's just a lot for one person to maintain. The goal coming out here originally was to become self-sustaining. We wanted to kind of take ourselves out of the I guess traditional food loop, processed foods, chemically treated meats, things like that. So, our goal was to raise our own vegetables and raise our own meat birds. Yeah, 10 acres on the surface sounds really good, but I think we would have been much better off going 5 or less acres. Uh, Definitely things to consider. Maintaining my vision for what I want here, it's kind of overwhelming at times. So I always have to refocus myself. It's kind of like the old cliche of the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. I tend to look at the projects as a whole. Like I look at the whole property when I really just need to focus on one area and develop that out the way I want it to be. How much land do you really need for what it is you want to do? I see a lot of people doing way more than what I'm capable of right now, and they're doing it in suburban gardens. Yeah, definitely 10 acres is not a requirement by any stretch. Hopefully, we'll grow into it. I've got 4 adult sons, and they all know that they have a place here if they want it. My thoughts and my goals were that, eventually they'd all build houses or tiny homes or whatever they want so they can get out from underneath renting and have their own home ownership. Yeah, like I said, this is just a lot to manage, especially for one person right now. All things considered, things are definitely going along much the way I'd hoped, but there's things I would change, things I would do differently. If you're watching this, I'm guessing you've hit the end of the internet and there's just nothing else for you to look at. So I appreciate you coming along for the ride and I appreciate you watching this much. Thanks. Have a wonderful day.